Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Ed. Today we're talking about Lucid Motors once more. I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about their recent developments, recent news. Some people are saying that they've been really quiet for the last month or so, but that's not actually accurate, and I'll show you why. So let's jump right into this one. So, Lucid Motors. Covered this one previously in the description below regarding their leadership team and some of the celebrity-like feel that they do get from the media, and it did go a little bit previously as well towards presentations, etc. And for this, I don't want to waste your time. I want to go for things that are new. And first off, one of the latest things that we've actually heard almost a month ago was Lucid Motors deepens expertise with executive team and additions and promotions. And so we get to see that this is actually more of a continuous trend. Take a look into how many people they are actually hiring. So under autonomous driving, you get to see this long list. Majority of them are New York. Now, brand and product design, it keeps going. They got fabrication studio, digital modeling. They have different parts of it, user experience. And you get to see by these jobs itself, some of the things they might be working at. So it looks like they're putting in a lot of focus into autonomous vehicles so far. Central program management. And you get to see connectivity. Cybersecurity, so they're actually focusing big time on cybersecurity. Just take a look into the amount of jobs available. Data engineering, and the list goes on there. So it's quite of a long list, and we're not even at the top half of it. So honestly, you would keep going on and on and on and on and on to see how much they're actually hiring. We're not even done yet. But anyway, you get the point. That's good. We can move on now towards a couple other things. Now, we did talk about the presentation before, when they're anticipating net profitability. Everything is in the previous video, or actually the one before that, and how they're the new luxury, the post-luxury. There's a new market for them. They're outside that kind of luxury aisle of tech, sport luxury. They're more of a post-luxury of EV. And we can move on here to some of the latest parts. And this video here is testing Lucid Air in very much of a cold climate to test how would it actually behave with the electronics and everything. And this is one of a crucial update for us, is that we do know now that it actually works better in colder, or not better, still works as function. The functionality still remains there. The functionalities are still all there with cold dynamics. The dynamics itself and mechanics still work. You're able to charge them. Everything goes on. It's a big part of it, especially from where I'm coming from. Like Canada here, it gets a little bit too chilly in the winter, and I would be very comfortable knowing if my car can actually withstand such cold temperatures. Now, this YouTube video itself is found on Lucid Motors website and on their YouTube channel. Now, they do have other videos as well on there. So Lucid Air releases the CEO testing the vehicle itself, and talking a little bit about it in more of almost a 5-minute video. And so that was in New York City to evaluate kind of the driving experience on there. I don't know if it's just me, but I find it very interesting to watch. And they're kind of getting that feel. They want to get the feel that the CEO is a rock star. Very similar to what Tesla's doing very much on there. But let me show you what the channel the channel name is here quickly. Their channel here on YouTube has a bunch of different videos on there. And you're able to see them. They've been recently putting in video every week. A lot of people have been missing them, but they've been getting more attention than previously. Previously, you're looking at 8,000 views, 5,000 views, now up to 330,000 views, etc. The more of the volume of coming in videos are a lot higher. Now, if you're liking the contents that I'm showing you here today, what I would actually ask you to do is go ahead onto my channel. Drop down below. There's a subscribe button down here for you. Click it on it and turn on the notification button. And you can also join me on my Discord server. It's totally free. We chat on. I'll show you a bit more about that later on in the video. So let's move on towards technical analysis. But before then, institutional buyers. And institutional buyers, we see that there is still some interest on there. Things are looking healthy. In March, we're seeing thousands and thousands of shares added from institutions. So we can move on now towards technical analysis. And on to technical analysis here, keep in mind the market has been a little bit sloppy. You're seeing that the moving average is 10 SMAs above 30 MA. That is a bullish sign. However, last time it was in this trading action zone, it didn't fully go towards a positive reversal. It's more trading on the sideways level. It's highly oversold, and the MACD is doing something very interesting. It's going towards the negative side. And this indicates one of two things. One, it could be going on towards an accumulation period, or you're actually going on towards a negative reversal. Now, the latter is actually more disruptive. Now, on the moving average bands, you're seeing that things are more sliding a little bit downwards. There's not a lot to talk about right back home about. In terms of stochastic fast and stochastic slow, both are showing that be careful, take a look into where the next support is, because you might want to keep an eye on that. And if we were to go all the way down up to 64.86 on the Fibonacci retracements, and going all the way down to 960 or thereabout. And what you see here is that the significant support, next one, is the $10 on the Fibonacci retracement, because it completely broke it. Currently, you have very strong resistance level. Again, this is only the Fibonacci retracements. 2267, 3075, 3727, 4080, 5310, and 6493. Now, we can go ahead and draw some price line actions. And we see there's a very strong support sitting somewhere around the 1926 to 1685. And below there, you're looking at 1349 and then the $10. And I'll talk about that a little bit further. Significant resistance, a really strong one, sits at the 2003 level that it broke today. Above there, 2124. Above there, you're looking at 2271, 2452, and then you're looking into 2279, and then upwards to 3003, and then 3512, and then you see a little bit further on to 5003, going up to 5468 and 5795. Comes to the question to Ed, what do you think about this one? Well, it is currently sliding downwards. I think that the $15 or thereabout will be a very strong support, because that's how much institutions are getting it at. They're getting it at a discount. They're getting at a 25% discount. And so a lot of people want that. You know, institutions and retails are always more of head to head. And when retail looks at the company and says, hey, you're giving institutions 25% discount, why? We are the ones who push your price up to $65. Is that a reward? And that's where things get a little bit salty. That's why we saw that massive drop, is that you're giving it to them at $15. And so I think once it does go back reaching down to around $15, you might see it accumulate around there. And then from there on, remember the merging date is on Q2 or the end of Q2, and we might see a bounce from there on and perhaps a continuous growth from that point on. I'm really bullish about this stock, but I do think it has a chance to reach closer to $15, but not a lot less than that. What do you think about this ticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like. Have a wonderful day. Now, if you made it this far into the video, I do recommend that you go ahead and join our Discord server. There's a lot of amazing folks in here. We do a lot of discussions here into the trading floor throughout the day. A lot of people are in there, and we do ask questions. You can ask me any question you would like on there. We do post research and DDs, and we hold weekly chat sessions. And we also do have a lounge in there. So make sure to actually join that and join the fun there. Have a wonderful day and a good one.